Still not got an intro, and today we have one of my most requested videos this far, I would say. And because I've kept everyone waiting on my 50k team that I got top 100 with, I thought I would just do a little squad builder, and this is where it gets a bit annoying. So obviously, we know me, I'm not just going to build a squad and say, this is the best squad ever, build it and you'll do right. I can only feel legit about giving you a squad if I know it's good. So what I was going to do with it, whenever I build a squad now, like just a little squad builder video, I'll always win Division 1 with it. I'll make sure certain players are right for certain positions. If not, I'll swap them, I'll try that player, blah blah. And I'll just make sure the team is perfect. So I built this team, I went into Division 1. I won Division 1, probably the best I've ever won Division 1. It was unbelievable. And I forgot to press record on the gameplay. So even though a lot of you usually aren't bothered about stuff like that, like a lot of people just do squad builders and then that's that. They don't play any games or anything. I wanted to, I have, but yeah, you just have to believe me. Oh, not even mention the amount. It's a 500k squad builder, but you would have seen it on the title anyway. As I've gone small scale in the 50k team that I got top 100 with. I know, not mentioning it enough, am I? But that'll be out on Tuesday, Wednesday. I thought I'd go a bit up a scale, and this is probably the amount that most people were saying. I don't know why everyone's rich this week. It was definitely more popular than 100 and 250, I think. If you want me to do a 250 one, I'll do that as well, because once, I think a 50k and a 100k team would actually be quite similar, but once you hit like between 500 and 250, it's like a completely different team. I'm also like going to say a few things about where I think you can be a bit flexible, because most people who will be able to build a 500k team will have like an untradeable player or an untradeable sub, so it's flexible. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in net, we have goalkeeper. I'm gonna try and say that name. Ralph, that bit's easy. I bet you say it differently though. Ralph Foreman, whatever. 6'5", brilliant keeper, 87 reflexes. You're not going to get a better keeper than him on this game, in my opinion, for that price. I've used him for like 3 weeks on PlayStation 4 as well. He's tried and tested. I know what he's capable of. I don't think I played with chemistry styles, which is weird for me. I always make sure I do that. At right back, it's a bit of a weird one. We have Semedo, so you might be working out in your head who's coming right mid, who's coming right centre back. Right centre back is a big one for a 500k team, because your defence needs to be solid. It's more important than your attack, in my opinion, to have 2 amazing centre backs, an amazing centre mid to control the game, and then goals will come. Goals always come on FIFA. So at right centre back, we have Jerome Boateng, arguably the best normal centre back on this game. And then next to him, obviously, you can see we have Socrates, who, let's look at his stats. 86 rated, 84 sprint speed, 90 stand tackle, jumping 87. He's, again, in my opinion, you will struggle to find a better centre-back partnership than these two without going into icons or high informs or whatever. I actually think them two could be the best partnership, to be honest. At left-back, this is, again, where you can be flexible, because say if you've got like 550k, which most people will have, they won't be dead on 500. I've gone with Vendel just to have him. Obviously, most people can and probably will upgrade to Alaba, because I think this team overall cost about 470k, so it would only require you to have about 560 maybe, and you could get Alaba. Now at left mid, this is where I think you're going to work out that we don't actually start with 4-4-2. Don't worry, I took the price into consideration. I looked on Foothead, I just used my red one because it's common sense. But yeah, Zuba, he is going to play in centre mid for us. He is actually still a sub on my team that I have Hullet, Vieira, Mateus. His inform card for me had like over 100 games. In my opinion, probably the best cheap player on this game. Considering you can get him for like 19k, I just don't understand it. Like, I'm pretty sure up to even the event. In the event, there'll be a few more all-round players who you can pick from and like team of the years. But this guy coming on in centre mid for you, it can shut out a game. When you're winning 1-0, he can run with it, he can pass. Look at his attributes, 6 foot, high, 84 sprint speed. Look at that long shot, 88 long shots. He can tackle, he can pass, he can dribble. He's got strength. He's one of the best all-round players on the game. And me at 81, you are getting yourself a bargain. In centre mid, we have, again, this midfield that you can work into a 50k team is one of the best midfields on the whole game. Look at this. So, these three are going to be playing centre mid. Who's going to get through that? You play these three against your mate and you're winning. They can all attack, they can all defend, they're all quick, they can all dribble. Like, what more do you want? Tolisso, I used him last week when I used a team full of red players that I won in monthly rewards. And his stats don't suggest it, but he was my most consistent player over the 40 games, easily. And he wins every header as well, which is important for centre mid. His passing, look at that. Unreal. And then in right mid, considering we've got a French player, right centre mid, Barca player, right back, he's going to need a strong link. Obviously, we go with Ousmane Dembele, who is the bane of my weekend league when I play him. 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, agility 90, dribbling 92. His finishing 77 is a lie. He finishes everything on either foot. So I'm guessing most of you who want a team around 500k have probably used Ousmane Dembele up to now, and you'll know how good he is. I don't need to go on about that. One of the best strikers on this game, based on the 8 games that I just played with him, is Serge Gnabry. I didn't even have a chemistry style on him. I mean, I'm not sure what I've seen. I wish I could show you. Let's look. 8 games, 25 goals, and 12 assists in Division 1, and I think 2 of them quit. Do I need to say more? 81k for 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shooting. Look at that, 93 acceleration, 91 shot power, which is very good for driven shots, which, come on, surely you're all doing by now. Dribbling 91, he's not even weak. Like, volleys 89, now that's what you want. But honestly, like, why are they making such weird players so good this year? But honestly, and he can play in a numerous positions in the, I think I'll give you 3 formations, 2 main one, and then I'll give you another, but to partner him up front is where it gets interesting with the team. So this is the base that I'm making you all get. Get these players in this 500k team, and then you've got a bit to work with, because, like I said, if you're building a 500k team, it's likely that you've got untradables, very good untradables, maybe play the month player. Lone icon this week, like Prime Deco, Perez. Yeah, actually that's a good point. Some of you could have a Prime icon, I don't know. But I put in here Werner, is that how you say it maybe? One, because he was in my 50k team, so I knew he'd do a job. He was unreal for my 50k team, probably my best player, definitely scored the most goals. But I actually only got him because, one, for his value at, like, how much is he worth? 1.6k. Like, 86 finishing, 92 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. Why he's 1k, I have absolutely no idea, but I actually brought him off in most games because my point was that if you have a player that you enjoy playing with and you've enjoyed playing with in every team, just get them and sub them on early. For me, it was a player called, I am not going to pretend to know how to say this, El Yunusi. 5-star skill moves, 5'10". Look at this, games played 6, goals scored 9, assists 12. He was a sub in a lot of them. He didn't come on straight away in all of them, which also makes Werner's record very impressive too, by the way, because he didn't play that much either. If you look at this one, short pass 90, agility 93, dribbling 87, shot power 85 again, jumping 91. That's especially good for hitting an out ball if you play wingers or you want to play like a bit wider, maybe in the 4-3-2-1 at right forward. If you're under a bit of pressure and just literally whack it in that corner, he is beating 95% of left backs in the air. So for me, all I did is, this does take into account the 500k, by the way, it is within the boundary. I would sub Werner off near enough straight away and just bring El Yunusi on. So for you, say if you have play them on Sane, bring Werner off and put Sane on. But if you want to copy me, then fair play. Werner is still very good. And then my other sub, again, I didn't want to go overboard with the subs because most of you usually have a player that you like, or again, I've said it loads, but an untradeable. So I had Sanson. Don't know why. Yeah, it was actually quite good when he come on. 3 assists, 2 games played. Yeah, I brought him on twice in the 60th minute for the first 2 games, I think. And then the thing is, I always like to have an all-round centre mid who can just run round, maybe to shut a game out or run with it a bit, literally just sprint round like a lunatic. But these 3 were that good and that fit that There was never a point when one of them was extremely tired that I had to bring Sanson on. So there you have it. This is the best 500k team on the game. Do not question me. This is where it gets interesting. I played 4-3-2-1, mainly just because the 3 centre mids could all do everything. This was what the team looked like most of the game. Again, do I need to show you these? Look at this pace, 84, 76 and 84. They can all get up and down. They can both shoot. You're never in a position where you don't trust them. Like, you'll know when you have a player on your team and you're on the edge of the box and you don't want to shoot with a certain midfielder, so you don't know where to go. That's not the case with this team. By the way, in my all-red team, I actually had, because I got Goretzka as well in the monthlies, I played him at right attacking mid and he was very good there as well. It just shows how well all-rounded these 3 players are. Like I said, that's what you need on a 500k team. We've got lucky that Gnabry's come out, because for 81k, like, how is someone like Aguero dearer than him, or Lukaku is just absolutely nowhere as good as him. And because Premier League teams are that common, like, people will have teams worth 1 million. They'll have Lukaku, someone like De Bruyne, I don't know, then they've only got 500k left. Like, you're not going to find much better teams than this until you hit, like, super rich heights of Hullet, Vieira, blah, blah. You've got a solid foundation, and then you've got attackers as good as most normal players on the game who are going to rip any defence apart if you're good on the game. Because that's what it solely comes down to. If you just throw the controller, like, they're not going to score, but the fact is, they'll give you a very good chance of winning. Also, an important bit about this for me was, like I said, I think in the last video or the one before, when I play this formation, I like having one who's good at passing. Like I said before, Elianis has got like 90 short passing, so we easily change to a 4-3-1-2, which people prefer over 4-3-2-1. And all we do is simple as that. And again, let these 3 roam, run riot. Let these 3 do all the hard work for you. They'll chip in with a few as well. Defence is solid as a rock. And there you are. 40 out of 40. Easy as it can be. So again, I'm very sorry that there's no gameplay of this video, because I don't really like just throwing stuff at you without evidence. No cleverness intended in that, if you'd watched a certain video yesterday. But yeah, next squad builder, please all let me know in the comments now. Maybe how you think this team could be improved. Don't question me without good proof, but let me know what other squad builders you want me to make, how much, maybe different leagues, different hybrids. And next time, I promise I'll have gameplay, I'll have proof. See, because I wanted to, like, make it look professional, like, say if Semedo did something good when I was talking about it, I wanted to play that whilst I was speaking about it. The same with every player, Zuba, Tolisso. You know, I had a really good video in my head for this, but didn't quite work out like that. So yeah, like I said, comment below what other squad builders. One more thing. Now, did some of you see that video? Like, some of you would have seen my video on it, my take, how I seen it with all the evidence in front of me. I provided it all, I put it in a certain way which makes it hard to not believe. So he came out with a video that said clear proof on the thumbnail, in the title, with no proof. No proof at all. I don't know what I was seeing. I kept refreshing it. I thought the video length was shorter. I thought I'd missed something. I watched it again. There's no proof. Like, I don't know what Wooly was trying to pull over people's eyes, but we had all said, all pros in the community, YouTubers, big, small, everyone else on Twitter, we have all been saying cheaters are getting in the top 100 and getting the rewards. We have said that from day one. So cheating and getting in top 100 and getting your rewards is not proof. EA's checks do not work, and it's simple as that. I honestly, my head couldn't comprehend what that video was. He had got 39 3 times, like I stated in the video. 2 of them previously, he had got the rewards for them, but we was all still saying he cheated. So him getting the rewards a 3rd time made absolutely no difference. Like, I just didn't know what I was watching, but I'm going to leave that in the past. He said that he will go to Mo's house, or I can set somewhere up for him. I would love it if he got 40 in front of my eyes. I would absolutely love it. Fact of the matter is, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to leave that in the past. I'm going to see how it progresses over the next few days, few weeks. It'll probably happen over Christmas. You know, we'll see. Maybe we could be all wrong, but we're not. Honestly, I'm pretty much compared to say I would put anything on it, but yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this, comment below with stuff, subscribe for more, and until next time. Oh wait, I've recorded football challenges with Matt today, so he will be uploading some football challenges tomorrow. Mine will be linked with a FIFA match, where obviously I'm Everton, Matt's Liverpool. The football challenges will work into it. You will see that on Sunday. We will talk about the derby as well, but yeah, until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.